Welcome back to Stray Trains. The passenger information display, a screen that is seen at most metropolitan stations that is generally displaying the information of the next few services, what time they're scheduled to depart, what service it is, stop-in conditions, and how far away it is, plus sometimes even the time. However, they aren't always as straightforward as they seem. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the more unique passenger information displays. Some are mistakes, some are just a little bit odd, and some are just funny. Hope you enjoy the video.
Your next service to departing platform 2 will be the 1 p.m. Pakenham, stopping all stations to Pakenham except Hallam. 9 will be the 9 a.m. Simford, stopping all stations to Carrum.
For the rest of the video, we'll just take a look at some images. Starting off with an Upper Ferntree Gully service from Belgrave, which I guess you don't see too often, followed by a Southern Cross service. How about that? And here's another Southern Cross service at Upfield. Next up, we take a look at a Frankston service from platform 4 at Flinders Street, a Pakenham service from platform 6 with a Comenge there with no stations listed. How about a Pakenham and Sandringham on 8 and 9 respectively? We head back to Richmond where there's pretty much no services departing at all. Here at Flinders Street, we have one side of the board roughly at 8:30 p.m. and the right side still stuck on 1:30 p.m. and 8 seconds past. Here's a historic passenger information display at East Richmond showing the 9:36 Blackburn service stopping all stations to Blackburn except Surrey Hills. Because Surrey Hills and Mont Talbot have been demolished and rebuilt as one station, being Union Station, from the level crossing removal project, you'll never see except Surrey Hills ever again. Next up, we head to Sunbury Station where the PID is, well, very small. Two really short services in a row from platform 4 at Flinders Street, a North Melbourne service, followed by a Burnley service. Next up, a bunch of Richmond services from Richmond platform 10. We head to Westall Station where we've got a Pakenham service departing in 2 minutes from platform 2, followed by a City Loop service departing 3 minutes later. Remaining on the Pakenham line, a do not board service here at Caulfield Station at 3:39 a.m. I don't know what service this was, and probably the big question is what was I doing at Caulfield at that time of night? I don't really know, to be honest. Now we head to Richmond for a plethora of PIDs. The Please Beware of Bird Swoop signs. Next up, a Werribee service running express from Newport to Laverton, but notice there are 2 dashes. However, the service is running express through 3 stations, being Seaholme, Altona and Westona. At first glance, this PID might actually look like a mistake. A City Loop service only stopping at Flinders Street. However, the PID was technically correct. The train that would depart from platform 8 would run direct to Flinders Street. However, once arriving at Flinders Street, the train would run a City Circle service, thereby going through the loop. So whilst this is technically 2 services, one an up Belgrave Lilydale service arriving at Flinders Street and then a new City Circle service arriving, I guess to help passengers, it just listed City Loop there. Now, in terms of mistakes, well, here's one. This is while they were upgrading the passenger information displays at Richmond to the more modern white background with the group colouring. However, they did run into, I guess, a few errors, seeing some really white backgrounds, but with just the black and grey writing. So something happened there. And then even once the upgrade was done, notice how there's some red colouring there, which is typically only for Clifton Hill lines, which don't even run through Richmond. And if that wasn't enough to get every line included, here is some Northern Group services that will depart from platform 5 at Richmond, meaning it was possible to see all the different group colourings on the passenger information displays at Richmond. Probably the only station on the network minus the city stations, of course. And there's the PID, a 10:03 p.m. Flinders Street direct service with the yellow colouring. How about that? And to finish off, platform 7 at Flinders Street and Upper Ferntree Gully service running express from Flinders Street to Upper Ferntree Gully. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little video of some rather unique PIDs that I've seen around the network over the last couple of years. Let me know if you've seen any yourself. And I think we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching, and cheers.